What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Lousy Advice podcast. We're Lousy Advice.
Yep, that's us.
That's us. I'm Eric.
Hello.
Oh yeah, do we usually say our names?
I don't
think so,
but
we just assume.
I'm just down to start doing that. What's up, guys? It's
Yeah.
the Lousy Advice podcast. My name's Eric.
I'm
I'm
Jake.
Shelby.
Cool.
Cool.
There we are.
Fest.
Yeah, so the first round of Fest bands got announced yesterday, right?
Yes. Yep.
Cool.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. Because we're
Yeah.
all going to be
So
going
excited.
to Fest. We will all be there.
Yeah.
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 Who are you excited? Wait. Okay. So Jake, you take the lead on this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So let's just go around, so I've been going to Fest. This will be I think it's my 5th or 6th one. I can't remember the exact number.
Okay.
And it's great. I love going. This weird thing because it's kind of unlike any other festival I've ever been to, in that it's just there's an aloof nature to it that is unlike anything else. Like this whole fly by the wind aloof thing to it, where you just can it's all about just going around to every venue and seeing bands, and then seeing bands you never seen before. It's kind of unlike anything else, really. Awesome Fest, I think, was close.
I went to Fest for my first time ever last year, and I think it was one of the greatest music experiences I've ever had.
I'm really
There you go.
excited to have that experience. I've never been to Fest, so
Yeah.
this will be my first time going.
Totally.
I am excited to be there. It's also just like you said, aloofness, but also just you're with all of your friends. It's essentially like Disneyland, but for pop punk rock shit,
Totally.
Yeah.
right? Like you're with all
Yeah,
your
and there's-
friends.
You just walk down the street, and most of the time you see somebody that you know, which is
Yeah.
super fun. That
Yeah.
you don't get to see always because they live in a different city or state than you. It's awesome.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite parts. Is because it's great to go with friends, but you don't spend a lot of time together because you're just kind of going and doing your own thing the whole time.
Yeah, you have
Um,
your list of bands you want to make sure that
Yeah,
you
but
see.
there's this amazing thing where you end up say you're somewhere, and then you turn around, your friends there, and you're like, holy shit, yes, we get to hang out for the next 30 minutes or whatever. You know what I mean? There's a certain fun to that, and there's a weird magic to that.
I felt that every time I ran into you, Jake, at a venue, and I was like, whoa, hey.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
though-
exactly. Yeah.
It's like, oh, we're staying in the same hotel room, but I hadn't seen you in all day. And it's like, oh, hey, Jake.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really excited.
that's
That's
what-
gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's what adds to the uniqueness of it, like anything else. Because I can't stand.
Then
I've
you
been
should
to
sit.
a lot of the. I've been to a lot of the different ones, like Riot Fest, and I've been to Punk Rock Bowling, and I've been to all those different bigger festivals
Oh my god,
that.
brag.
And it just doesn't even compare to.
I
Fest,
agree.
in my opinion.
Punk rock bowling, especially, I feel like punk rock bowling is for a different type of punk.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But
You know what I
just
mean?
even, it has that. Both of those that I mentioned do that outdoor Warped Tour giant style stage thing, which is just not which is just not fun. I hate that.
Yeah,
giant
the most
thing.
fun that I had at punk rock bowling was the club shows, and that is very
Exactly,
much just like Fest. So
What do you mean?
And I don't have to.
You don't want to trip in an empty parking lot and bust your teeth onto a little curb brick while you're watching
I
Suicidal
definitely don't wanna do
Tendencies?
that.
What are you talking
Correct,
about?
yes.
That's my favorite thing. I want to go off when Anti-Flag is playing and then scrape my knees on some pavement.
Oh my goodness.
Um,
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't a question that Eric can really answer, but what's been your favorite fest set so far that you've seen?
Oh my God, Make War.
Really?
No.
Really?
Well, they're really second because I didn't really get into them until I saw their Fest set and saw that they were just freaking amazing. But the Bronx or
Really?
Mariachi Bronx, I think, were my favorites.
Weird.
Yeah,
Weird.
or Joyce Manor because I got to crowd surf in Bo Disney.
Yeah.
But honestly, the Bronx, I think, because I had never heard them. I'd never got around to listening to them or really cared to.
Yeah.
And after that, I was like, damn, this band is really fucking cool.
Mm.
I think
Interesting.
I'm probably missing one because a lot of that I was just really inebriated. So
Yeah.
I don't think I saw one Fest set that I didn't like though.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a bad one necessarily
'Cause you
that
get
I've
to
been like,
pick.
oh, that was bad. But
What about
I
you?
think- I think my favorite was Iron Sheik. The first year that I went, Iron Sheik did a secret set at Lucy's, and it was the craziest thing ever. It was so nuts
Oh.
because it was just like that whole like everybody's like shouting every word, and it was like when they played "Time Keeps Slipping into the Cosmic Future." I was like in the very front, and I ended up during the like ending part where everybody's like screaming, like I was on the stage like on my back with people piled on top of me because that's how like insane it was in there.
Whoa.
And they had to like cut them off from playing more songs.
See, I only
It
had
was
last
too
year to go off
nuts
of
in there.
because I haven't gone before then. But
Yeah.
there were just a ton of really great sets. Like I said, I don't think that there was any set where I was like, dang, that was boring or
You
stupid.
know what my favorite
or, you
one
know what
last
I mean?
year was? It was Problem Daughter doing Rancid.
Yeah,
That was my favorite one last
so
year. It
Fun.
was so
People
fun.
went
Yeah.
off.
That looked really cool. I will say.
Yeah, I was having a great time. It was
Yeah.
funny because I hadn't heard those songs in like forever, and I still knew like the words to every single one. Like,
Yeah.
like-
See, I don't give a shit about Rancid, but that was really fun.
Yeah.
So
Pulling out all the secret
Yeah.
Rancid stands.
Oh yeah, definitely. Everybody suddenly was like, "Man, you know who's tight? Rancid!" All at once.
That's like, oh my god, that's like, I went one time to go see New Found Glory, and like they, you know how they like get some hardcore kids, like they have like that weird group of
Yeah.
fans who are like into hardcore and also into them. I was at that show, and there was like those kids were like in the back the whole time, and as soon as like All Downhill From Here or Failure's Not Flattering, like any of those songs, they were all about it, like the poppiest fucking pop punk. And it's very fun to see people come out of their shell a little bit.
Well, it was funny
Totally.
because like it was like so they like started off by playing mostly "And Out Come the Wolves" songs, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what
Yeah.
everybody likes for some reason. And then once he was like, "Okay, we're gonna stop playing songs off of that," is when I really, really went off because they were playing like Antennas and Radio and stuff like that, and I was like, "Yeah." And Sidekick, they played Sidekick, and it was so good.
wow.
Okay. Also, Regan mid festival at some
Yeah.
point during Fest shaved his fucking head,
Yeah.
absolutely bald, and they drew the tattoo on the top of it.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I
the
think
like
Kendra did
spider
that.
web.
Yeah, and he has the most perfect Rancid impression, like just so perfect. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Also, he's
great.
so skinny too, so I'm sure him holding that guitar on the ground while playing it was perfect.
Oh yeah.
Nerve wracking. Totally.
It's gonna be so fun. So, who are you guys excited to see this year?
Oh,
At least from the first lineup announcement.
So
Yeah.
firstly, I'm not going to miss Signals Midwest this year. I missed them twice last
I know.
year.
And that was one of my
God.
favorite sets last year. It was so good.
Yeah, I'm so
When they-
bummed.
Because they opened their regular set with Pin off of their new EP, Pin, which is
Yeah.
just like a piano and him like singing, and that's how they like began their whole set, and it was so good. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it was good.
I will say honorable mention last year. I'm really excited to see Answering Machine because last year I watched them at the like Fest Halloween show that they had the day before Fest really started. They did a Replacements cover set that was incredible. So I really got into them after that. So I'm really excited to see them play live.
That's dope. They're
So-
on Wiretap, right?
Yeah, they like just signed there.
Where are they from?
Dude from hold
Brooklyn.
on. I have
Brooklyn?
Oh, you already have it in front of you or something,
Yep.
huh? Oh,
Well,
because Coldrex stuff.
yeah, and Colrex is also from Brooklyn, so
So I'm also really excited for Insignificant Other.
I've never heard of them.
Oh yeah, they're
awesome.
on it.
They're awesome. Yeah, they are. They're awesome.
Okay, then I'm adding that to my list of bands I'm excited to see. I guess I
Yeah.
didn't see their name on there because there's
a lot of bands on there though.
There are a lot of bands on there. I guess I need to go
So.
read the fine print again.
So
Yeah, also
I'm
on their
right
website,
now on the
there's, like,
website.
Photos too. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of really great bands. Also just Make War because last year was amazing. So there's
Yeah.
so many bands that it's hard to be like, I'm so excited to see this band because truly, at least on the first wave, I know you said you're normally really excited for the second wave, Jake, but there's a lot of really great bands on the first wave of announcements. So I'm super excited to see who's announced on May 1st.
Do you guys
Yeah.
think the third wave of bands are all going to be ska or not? Sorry, I'm looking up the band lineup right now.
Gouge Away, duh.
Stop
but
yelling
Eric
at
was
me.
it.
Stop taking
Sorry.
his choices.
You're yelling
Okay,
at
I'm
me.
sorry.
Pick every band.
Wait, let's let Eric go next because it's going to be his
Go
first
ahead.
year. Let's let Eric go.
What I
Screw you,
I
Jake.
only have two bands that I'm excited to see.
Okay, name them.
No. No, I'm just kidding.
I guess
Actually,
I'll just go fuck myself.
there's
Fine.
three. Well, now four. And you know what? Okay, let me go through the list here. Modern Life is War. I've been waiting to see, so I'm really excited for them.
Yeah, and I've never even heard of them, and you and Liz were like stoked.
Well, yeah, they're super sick. So they're a band. I like started listening to. It was when Culture Abuse put out Baydream. They were on one of their release shows, and I was like, "Oh, who's that?" And then I went to go look at them, and I was like, "Oh, wow, this band is fucking wild." So they're very good, and I'm really excited. They're like hardcore, really good. Gouge Away also is another band I'm really excited for. I saw them a couple years back when they were touring with Drug Church and Heart Attack Man, and they're just fucking furiously fantastic. Like that, they just put out that Wave of Mutilation Pixies cover.
Oh,
Oh
so good.
my god!
Better than the original.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
better than the original.
it is. If that isn't just
It
the
is,
fucking
absolutely.
burn the house down song party anthem, like, it's so just like it's a hit. Listen to it on the radio,
Yeah.
folks. Who else? Wait, let me see. Typesetter. I'm excited to see Typesetter again. 'cause-
Oh, yeah, they're great.
Love them.
yeah, because Sad Girls played that show with them, and they were fantastic. That drummer is so
Wait,
good.
hold
What's
on.
his
Can I
name,
tell a
Matt?
story?
Yeah.
Eric actually had tears streaming down his face during Typesetter
So
set
it
because
wa-
that drummer is so good. Him and Liz.
I wasn't actually. I was like a little. I was just so impressed. I don't think I was like bawling, but I was definitely like a little.
Not bawling, but like you definitely were like, I have the video.
I was emotional because that drummer, like, just. I don't know if that person will ever hear this or they'll ever hear this, but like legit, he's one of the best drummers I've ever seen play his instrument. Just all of the choices that he made the entire time were impressive and unexpected and like interesting and like it worked with the song. And I mean, the sound in the
it's
fucking
creative.
cafe is garbage.
It also
It's like
helps.
And I
super
was
creative.
just like, whoa, this is crazy. It's super creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also helps that they were incredibly nice.
Yes.
Like all of them were very good at their instrument and they were all incredibly nice.
They were all super
Yeah.
cool folks. Like, yeah. So I'm really excited to see them because I feel like I've listened to them since, and I now have like a new appreciation for their music after having seen them, listening to their music after the fact, and now I'm like, all right, I'm ready for their show. So them, and then like you said, Insignificant Other. I think they're from Florida also.
It says Alabama.
Alabama. Oh, Alabama.
Mhm.
Close enough.
South.
Truly.
It's what I don't know. I'm gonna be a dumbass West Coast. It's one of those states. No, but the Insignificant Other I've listened to a little bit. Because I follow the lead singer of Gouge Away on Twitter. I follow them online, and they were saying that this is a band that they're friends with, and she really reps in a way that I was like, oh, I should listen to them, and I did, and I was like, hell yeah. So it's just bands helping bands, or bands like recommending other like their friends groups, and so the fact that they're on here, I'm like, I'm excited to see them. Jake, how about you?
Oh, so I like know most of the bands that are on here because like the thing is that at Fest like the same
Brag.
bands play over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And so what's cool is a lot of these bands I only get to see because they don't tour the West Coast or whatever. I only get to see at Fest, which is cool. And so Wolfface is one of my Fest staples. They're absolutely hilarious. They're a band that is entirely themed after Teen Wolf, the movie.
Love.
And they all wear the basketball outfits and the werewolf masks and stuff like that. It's so good. It's so funny. Bong Mountain is another one that I don't get to see except for at Fest, and they're absolutely amazing.
So you were saying that in the group chat. Who the fuck is Bong Mountain?
They're
from
awesome.
Michigan, and they're this really cool pop punk twinkly emo band that is so good
Okay.
that I just randomly found because like I recommend this to everybody who's always going to Fest is just go on Spotify and look for that Fest playlist and then just put it on random and just like listen, and then you end up finding like stuff like Bong Mountain or stuff like whoever, like Cold Rex, who I'm also excited for. Like you'll find them through that playlist because like I remember hearing that Why You So Short song by Bong Mountain for the first time and just going, holy shit, this is really fucking good. And seeing them every year is an absolute honest to God treat.
Damn. Okay.
Wow.
That's a good idea though. Just putting that on shuffle and being like, let's
Being like,
see,
who's this?
Yeah. Let's see what message. Let's see what I gravitate towards, and then developing
Yeah.
like your Fest plan around it. I think that's cool.
Yeah, and then another one's Lone Wolf, who I can't recommend seeing enough. They're great.
You're a big wolf head.
You do. I love bands with the word wolf in the name. It's great.
Aru, I guess.
Yeah, they're absolutely fantastic.
It.
They're like Liz said it was like desert rock, which was the weirdest thing.
What?
Yeah,
that sounds like something
means.
Liz would enjoy.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, I sent it to her and she was like, "Oh yeah, this is really good." I'm trying to see if there's anything else on here that's really good. Graduating Life, I like a lot. And they're from Fresno, actually.
Oh, okay.
And they're
Okay.
really good. They have that
Close.
song, Cold Raviolis, that's really good, that I can't recommend enough. Yeah, the problem is I want to see everybody on this list, just about, where I'm like, oh yeah, I want to see the Copyrights, I want to see Devin K and the Solutions, I want to see Dick Bay and Dollar Signs, I'm like all those ones, you know what I mean? Even though Devin K and the Solutions is a ska band now.
Are they?
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to say anything. Oh, Dead Bars is playing too, and I love them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I was
cool.
surprised Eric didn't say that. Dead Bars.
Dead Bars? Why?
I don't know.
So who are we hoping that gets announced? Wait, did you want to say something?
No, Dead Bars are cool. I don't know. I don't want to talk shit about Dead Bars. Okay, so I will say this. I've never resonated with their music yet. I also haven't given them the fairest chance of listening to their music yet. And then we played with them at Attention Fest. And they, to me, again, this is just to me, don't come for me, y'all, but they were very fine.
Okay.
Because I know people
And
love
that's
Dead
fine to
Bars.
have
People
those
like
opinions.
people fucking go off. They love that band, and that's not a like. I have not been converted to the gospel that is Dead Bars yet.
You know what I will say is that when we saw Spanish Love Songs at Attention Fest, I was like, this is fine. And now I'm like ahead.
Yes.
So
Okay. So
it's like
Dude,
everybody has, people have their moments, you know?
yeah, people have their
last
moments.
year
Exactly.
at Fest, they were so good too.
Oh my god. Well, I was so
So-
ready to see them at Attention Fest. I wept like most people in that crowd.
Yeah,
but
everybody was crying in
Oh
that
my
crowd.
God.
That's how it
before.
was
Yeah.
at Fest too, because at Fest they opened their set with Aloha to No One,
yeah.
and it just got everybody so emotional in the audience already before they even like really kicked in. It was crazy.
Okay, guys, who are we hoping gets announced? Like, what band would we be just that we hope gets announced? Like, Jake, like, you know that there's bands that like play Fest a lot of the time and
Yeah.
that will likely be announced the next
Yeah.
time, but
Yeah.
I'm interested to hear your guys' answers.
My big one every single year is fucking No More Black. That's who I want,
Yeah,
None More
God
Black.
damn it.
and that's who I've never seen them before. They're like one of my favorite bands ever, and I've never seen them ever.
And Festa has that magic where they get bands that don't play anymore
Yeah.
to come back for one
then-
set.
Just who I need.
Like,
it's just,
oh
it's
my
it's
God.
who I need to see.
Yeah, I totally agree.
They're the ultimate.
I know that they haven't like stopped playing for that long, but Cobra Skulls.
Yeah.
I just really want
It would
to
be
see
a good
Cobra
one.
Skulls again because I just know when I saw them when they did that reunion set at Punk Rock Bowling, like we're just in the audience screaming, everybody just screaming at the top of their fucking lungs. I was like right up front. It is magical because people who love Cobra Skulls, like all different types of people love the Cobra Skulls because they have such a dynamic set list. I think that people who like all different kinds of music can really like them
Totally.
at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know if that made sense, but I really hope that they come. I really, really want that to happen. So
Damn.
that would be amazing.
That
Just
would
like
be amazing.
Sprainerd. They got Sprainerd last year.
Yeah. And it was
And
an
I definitely
emotional
watched them.
thing. Yeah.
God,
And it was an
Sprainerd.
emotional thing. A Sprainerd for me.
Yeah. That venue was freaking lit.
Yeah, because that was God, what was that place called? They've changed its name like 5 times since I've been there, so I can never remember the name of
venue?
it anymore. Yeah.
That was one of the bigger venues too, like very big venue.
See,
And it
here's the
was at
issue: is that
capacity.
I think in the 5 years it's changed names 3 times, so I
Whoa.
can never remember which name it is now.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a good one. I mean, I think there are some where it's like Spanish love songs we obviously want to get announced on it. That would be
Oh
great.
yeah.
Like,
I'm really hoping that Lousy Advice gets announced, even though we know that we're not on it.
yeah,
That would be
that would be great.
I would be very happy if we were on that list.
That would
So,
actually be really great.
just putting that out into the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If y'all at Fest are listening to our podcast and know about us, please know that we emailed.
Call us.
Know that we emailed you. We emailed you twice. Please notice us.
I'm also hoping that that Elway is on there because I wanted to see them last year, and they're just one of those bands that doesn't tour very much anymore. So,
Yeah.
you know, I was lucky that we got to play with them when they came to Sacramento last year, but that was the first time that they had toured the West Coast in like 8 years. So I just know that that's like a good chance for me to be able to see them again, and they're one of my favorite bands ever.
Yeah.
Fun fact about me. So
I believe it. I believe that they're on it. So realistically, who I think will be on there and I want to see, like the top two are Mercy Music and Ramona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that they're both going to be on it, and I'm excited to hear, to know that. Like, I just want them to be there because, like, that's just going to be a fucking good time either way. Both of those bands are amazing. Who I'm wanting out of left field to be there, 3 bands. Turnstile, which I don't know if that'll happen, but how cool would that be?
Dude.
Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes from the UK. If they were on it, I would lose my goddamn mind. And Hunks and This Punks, because they just did a reunion this past year with Shannon Shaw and who's what I forget his name. Never mind. The lead singer, his name. So if they were on it, that would be super duper cute.
Yeah, I mean, No More Black is definitely my left field choice because as far as I'm aware of, it's not possible for that to happen.
Yeah.
It's an almost impossibility for that to happen, but it's like definitely the one where I'm like, man, like that happened, I would like lose my mind.
That'd be it.
Yeah. It would be like a Sprainer type moment.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
You know who I also want to see there?
Who?
They were on Pooza, and I was really excited because I was going to finally get to see them. But Proper from Brooklyn.
Proper!
Oh, yeah.
They were announced on Pooza, and I was like, hell yeah, this is my chance. I'm going to finally get to see that band. And then it's postponed till next year. So I'm really hoping that they're on the next announcement at Fest because I would really love to see that band.
I know that they're banned, but Decent Criminal.
Oh, yeah.
Bring back Decent Criminal.
They're banned from Fest?
Yeah. So Brian.
The rumor is.
No, they told me. So
really?
Brian, when they sold me this shirt that is Brian smashing a guitar. So he did that at Fest. He smashed his guitar on the stage at Fest, and they're banned.
In the Atlantic Pool Hall is where they're playing.
Oh, is that where that was?
Yes. Yeah.
That's a pretty smaller. That's like a smaller venue too.
It was kind of dangerous to do that.
Yeah, it was. So they're not allowed to play anymore. But I'm hoping that maybe the curators will have a change of heart and be like, okay, dum-dums, you haven't been able to play for all these years.
Don't do it again.
Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
We love them. So I say that dum-dums thing with a lot of love. I should say that.
Did you all see that fellow Sacramentans Dog Party are playing?
I love it.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Sacramento, baby.
Sacramento, baby.
Sacramento.
And Dog Party doesn't really play that much lately because they're both finishing up like college and stuff. So
yeah.
That's exciting. I'm excited to see them.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cool time. Regardless or irregardless.
I think it means the same thing, right?
Irregardless. I think it can mean either or.
Oh, okay.
I already
People
got
it
my
wrong
room at
so
the
many.
Windham.
Huh?
I said I already got my room at the Windham.
Hell yeah!
I'm about
so
to
did
get
we.
our room at the Windham. Yeah.
We're about to do that. It's gonna be party time at the Windham.
I'm pulling a Jake this year.
What's that?
I'm sleeping on the chair.
Cool.
By my own doing. That chair was not bad.
You said it was comfier than the bed?
Or it was comfier than the floor.
Oh, gotcha.
Floor, yeah.
Okay, but to put in perspective, last year I was like trying to share a bed like between Jake and Jeff, like cycling, like we were trying to do like a cycle. Yeah. But Jake and Jeff are both gross, stupid, smelly fart boys playing the butt trumpet all night, and they also kick. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take myself out of this. Thank you for being so polite and letting me sleep on a bed, but I would rather just sleep on the floor and not be near any of you. And I still stand by that, Jake. Because honestly, I was up for like 24 hours. Like 24 hours. I couldn't sleep so bad to the point where I went downstairs right when the breakfast thing opened at like 5, and I just sat there and watched the news and was just manic as shit all day. I did not sleep.
Go off. I love that. That's like a short
Yeah.
film that I want to make.
Yeah, she was definitely manic. Like one of the days when she was like sitting there on a bench singing "Zombies" by the Cranberries.
That was the day.
Yeah.
It was a very tough day. I missed the end of Cold Wreck set, and I'm so sad about it. But I just
She
couldn't
literally
be there
left, and then
anymore.
they played the 2 best songs.
They did.
Aw.
But I was like, I had to get out of there. I was like, I just need to take a walk. So I just like was walking around, manic as shit, like looking down the streets at the people walking, seeing if it was anyone I knew. And I was like, you know what? I just need to sit on this bench. And all of a sudden Jake walks by and he's like, oh, hey. And I'm out of it. I'm just out of it
Yeah.
in the middle. And I think that's my favorite part of Fest is that I had such a fun time just like walking around by myself though and going to the different shows
Totally,
and
yeah.
seeing
Yeah.
someone I knew at almost every one that I went to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's something to be said for the aimlessness of it, right? Because it's vacation, but also just the fact that like I can go to these shows, I can also not go. Like it depends on how I'm feeling. Like there's really
Totally.
I don't have to be anywhere at any given time, so who cares? Right?
Yeah.
And that's something
Yeah.
to be fun. And the whole
That's
like
the beauty of it.
that's the beauty of it, yeah. And I also think like because I experience this too when I have so much of a good like it's when you have too much good chemicals and then you feel shitty afterwards, right? There's like a deprivation of it. I
Mhm.
know that when I go, I'm gonna hit that a couple days of it. I'm sure there's gonna be a couple afternoons where I'm like,
But you can just go back to the hotel room. You can take that free shuttle back to the Wyndham and like
Yeah.
chill for a couple hours and then
yeah,
go back whenever you feel. That's what I did.
exactly. That's the great part is that like nobody's relying on anybody to be anywhere. So it's like, well, I'm feeling bad. I'm gonna go do this for a second. I'm gonna come back and feel sick. So let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, and it's I'm always interested when it's people's first times because it takes a special type of person to really be like in that fest spirit and mood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there are people I know that I'm like you should not go because you would not enjoy this at all. like you could not get into the aloof nature of this, or you could not get into how chaotic the whole thing is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's so many people's that we're going with first time this year. I'm really interested to see what everybody's going to end up like.
I'm really interested to see like what shows my friends, like all of our friends that are going for the first time, end up at, like what shows they want to go to, and if I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like, I'll see you later.
I can't wait for the people's whose first time it is to learn how much Bo Diddley sucks.
You know what? Yeah, it does suck, but I will say that watching Joyce Manor there with it being just absolutely packed and everybody screaming along was almost a religious experience for me.
It's great on Sunday afternoon when you're hungover or you're just like tired from
I
the
would agree with
previous
that.
couple of days. It's like perfect. But other than that, it just kind of sucks, man. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Bo Diddley at all.
Yeah, it's not super great because you just don't get that intimate performance.
Yeah, for the uninitiated, including Eric, Bo Diddley they have this huge outdoor stage that is kind of like a Riot Fest Warped Tour-y kind of thing
Yeah.
that the bigger bands play at. And it just kind of sucks. Because
Is
it's that outdoor, it's the only outdoor venue.
Is it the sound that sucks or the entire experience? Is the sound a
It's
component
just-
in that?
I just don't like that big outdoor stage thing, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you
'cause
go from
it's-
having a really intimate performance by someone to going and being part of thousands, which is
Yeah.
fine, you know. A lot of the bigger bands are going to need that so that everybody can see them, but
Yeah.
it's
that's
just
where, like,
it's not the same
Wilhelm
watching
Scream
Against
play,
Me from
Frank
there
Turner
as
will
it
play
is from
there.
a smaller one.
Totally, yeah. Because I saw Against Me at the Woolly, and then they played
Tiny
Bo,
there.
and then they played Bo Diddley the next night because it was like a secret set at the Woolly or whatever.
That's cool.
And it's just there's no comparison
Yeah.
between the two. You know?
Oh yeah, I
I
believe
can't
that.
remember what I was watching instead of that.
There's something
But-
about
but,
an
like-
intimate experience, right? Like it just feels more
Totally,
emotional.
yeah.
It
It makes all the
feels-
difference.
Yeah, 100%.
Wait, I'm sorry. Before we move on, there's one band that I forgot to say that I'm excited to see:
Go off.
Prince Daddy and the Hyena.
Oh yeah.
Are they good? I've never listened to them.
I think they're fun. I think that they will be a very fun set to watch.
Is this fun in a
I don't- I
negative
think-
or fun in a positive?
No. It's fun in a positive way. Like their music is fine, you know. But I just think that their songs are so pretty fun that the crowd's gonna go off, and I just think it's gonna be a really good experience.
It's-
I'm excited to
It
go.
sounded like a stepmom
Yeah.
talking about her stepson's hobbies as fun. Is what, like they're
Oh
fun.
no, that's not what I was.
They're fun. Like it is.
Eric, have you heard of The Purge yet? Did Jake tell you what The Purge is?
The film? Yes, I'm very familiar with the film.
No.
No, I know.
No, the
So
Purge.
the night before, the last night, right? It's where everyone's like leaving and you have to drink your alcohol and it's like hanging out in the whatever. Essentially being a nuisance to the hotel staff.
Yeah.
Is that right?
So the staff there loves it, supposedly. Every person that I asked at the Wyndham, because I'm a nosy customer service person, was like, actually, it's very fun. Like, it's fine because they prepare for this every year. They're fully staffed. Like, they embrace Fest. Like, they're so stoked on it, which is kind of nice that, like, nobody's like, oh, fuck you guys. Like, fuck
Yeah.
you for, invading our tiny town.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited because I didn't make it to the Purge last year. I died.
We were all so tired.
I got lost in Gainesville. I was too drunk. I went wandering in the middle of the night and I got lost and I was like, damn. So I like called an Uber to take me back to the hotel because that was the only way I was going to make it back. Is by having somebody enter the address and take me there. So I did not make it to the Purge. I was like, I'm just going to take a little nap and then go. And that didn't happen.
We had an early flight too.
Super early flight. I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, and I'm doing like a late Monday flight because if we're actually flying or not. But you know.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, they're already on the 4th tier for ticket sales too. That means they've sold at least 1,500 tickets.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Last year, I ended up getting like a 4th tier ticket and was like, fuck, shit's expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate this whole tiered system. It's not.
Got mine early.
It's been my one complaint about Fest last year was that I hate this tiered ticket thing. It sucks.
Yeah.
Is this a new thing that they just implemented the last couple of years?
Last year
Was the first?
was the
Okay.
first year. Yeah.
Which I do to an extent understand, but mostly no. Because they're going to sell tickets and make all of their minimums regardless. So I don't know. I don't really understand.
Yeah, I don't know because last year the assumption was that it was because of Jawbreaker, right? They
Which
had to
is
pay
a good
Jawbreaker
assumption.
a shit ton of money,
Yeah.
so that they had to,
So
to charge
who
more.
is it now? Who is it now? Is it Avail?
It better be.
Yeah,
it better
Avail
be
could
fucking.
in the next round.
It better be My Chemical Romance, or else I'm not going.
Oh boy.
They're playing Riot Fest.
They are, and Jawbreaker played
Yeah,
Riot
they are.
Fest last
So
year, and that was like their big tour thing.
Yeah.
And especially since they're postponing their tour,
Yeah.
yeah,
it's a big
I
ass.
don't know.
It's a big ass get, but
But can Fest really afford My Chemical Romance? I don't know how deep their pockets go.
they afforded Jawbreaker, and
They
that
could
was the year
afford
that
Jawbreaker.
Jawbreaker got paid for $1 million for like a set at Riot Fest, right?
Yeah. For the first one back.
For the first one, but yeah, so that like they're not like the initial performance, but residually, I'm sure they can afford like an appearance. I don't know, who knows?
I bet they could.
But what if? I think on Twitter said that
Yeah.
Twitter they said like no, that's not happening, but they're liars. So
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah,
said
I
it.
think
They
it's
haven't
gonna
read
be
our
Avail.
emails.
Yeah, I think Avail will be the big one. If they
Because
announce
that's what we
another
thought was
big
going to
one.
happen last year.
Yeah.
You think they're going to?
I mean, that's like.
You think they're going to unveil Avail as Avail?
I thought you
Yes.
were to say, do you think they're going to be available?
No, that was my joke. That's what I said. Unveil Avail as available. I didn't finish.
Oh,
it, but-
okay. Yeah, I didn't hear the end of it.
I think that there's definitely
Poor
opportunity for like a very big band still, because if you look at it, like what headlining band is really like in the same tier as Jawbreaker?
None
Yeah,
of
totally.
those.
It's not
None
hot
of
water
them.
music.
No.
It's not, no. And I love
Who's the
hot water
biggest
music. Don't get.
band
I
on
know
there
that
right
you
now?
don't like them, but I like them.
What if
Some
they just
people
got
like Pretty
Weezer?
Big. That would be kind of whack. I love
They've
Weezer.
had some
I
weird
still think that would
bands
be
play
whack
before.
though.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Who knows? I mean,
You know what I'm hoping for is. Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was saying, you know what I'm hoping for is I like Frank Turner a lot, but I hate full band Frank Turner. So I hope he does like an acoustic set somewhere, like a secret one. I feel like there's a huge possibility of that happening.
Oh, without
Oh,
the Bouncing
yeah.
Souls?
Without whoever is his backing band, yeah.
Ooh, if Bouncing Souls played, I wonder if I could convince them to sing "Wish Me Well."
That would be cute.
Let me duet that.
Do it. At them. Tweet them.
I just want to sing "Wish Me Well" with the Bouncing Souls. That's like one of my weird fever dreams.
I mean, Shelby, make your dreams a reality.
Anyway.
Go off.
What was that?
I said go off. You should do it. You should ask them. Tweet at them.
Oh,
They
it
have
got
no
all staticky
excuse.
on my end.
They are stuck in their house just like we are. So
Yeah, that's true.
they're probably on Twitter right
Dude,
now.
that's
And
true.
what I was gonna say too is another one of my favorite parts of Fest is Fest Wrestling, which is always a great time on Sunday.
Fesseling.
Where
Oh,
you
I
just
didn't see you at all on Sunday because of Fest Wrestling.
yeah, I was pretty much just in wrestling all day because it's super fun, and it's like included in the festival.
Oh, so that's
Um,
part of those. You can just go there and be wrestle boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, and it's fun. It's like super fun.
Is there gonna be comedy this year?
Yes, there's
'Cause I
also like a
didn't-
comedy showcase.
God damn it! I wish
didn't
there was a
go
band.
last year.
I wish there was a band that I had ready to be like, yeah, this band's playing. But it wasn't.
Oh, I have one, but I'm not gonna say it, so
Ah!
it's fine.
Yeah,
I
the
can bleep it
Flatline.
out. No,
I know
the
you already
Flatline.
know.
we already know.
Do you want me to say it? Are you gonna bleep it out?
I don't want to accidentally forget, so don't say it.
Yeah. See,
I'm looking at exactly what band it is right here.
you both already know.
Yeah.
You both already know. It's fine.
They got
It's
mentioned
fine,
on
and I'm not sorry.
Gotta love it.
Anyway, gotta love it. It's fine. I'm excited to see some of the comedy because I love stand up, and
You're-
I didn't see any last year. So.
You're a comedy queen.
They used to do
I'm a
live
comedy queen.
podcasts too, and I haven't gone to one in a couple of years.
They did
But they
what?
used to do like live podcasts and stuff there. Live
Really?
podcasts.
Who?
Yeah.
What podcast?
Well, it was like the Art of Wrestling was there. The Chris Gethard podcast was there.
What?
Like they've done a live Chris Gethard show at Fest before.
Chris Gethard was at Fest?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, because he's really into like pop punk and stuff like that. So like he like played with like Mikey Erg from the Ergs and stuff like that.
He
Oh.
played with them?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So okay,
Man.
so okay. That's gonna be really great, and I'm really excited about that because I really like Chris Gethard. I have his book. I love his podcast. I haven't really
Yeah.
watched a lot of his show, but I think Chris Gethard is fantastic. That's so exciting. Yay! Okay, so I had this idea and I haven't done it yet, but like, what do you guys think? I know he gets a lot of like random like indie punk bands to be on the Chris Gethard show. Should I
Yeah.
submit us for it once we're out of quarantine? If
Easily.
if he's doing more episodes?
Yes.
Are you guys down?
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah,
Totally.
100%.
Okay, cool. Because I think that would
See,
be really fun.
here he did. So they did a Chris Gethard show, and he also played in a Smiths cover band with Mikey Erg at Fest as well.
That's cool.
Ooh.
And yeah, he's
Do you-
he's like super rad,
do you
and he's also really into wrestling too. So and he was doing like he's doing a wrestling show on Vice right now.
No shit.
Yeah.
Have you guys listened to his podcast, Beautiful Anonymous?
No, I haven't.
No.
It's like if you want to cry, it is so good. It's like so somebody calls in some random person, and then they just talk for an hour. He doesn't want to know who they are, where they're from. He just wants to talk to them. And oftentimes it gets into like some really heavy shit. And like just
Whoa.
his world, like the way that he sees the world and the way that he sees human existence is really beautiful and interesting. And I just he's smart and kind of an asshole and very kind, and like he's really cool. He's just a cool ass dude. I'm so excited. Jake, thank you for telling me because I'm really excited about this now.
No problem.
I'm so excited to not be like super broke at Fest this year because last year I was pretty poor, and I'm excited to eat something besides pizza.
But the pizza's the best part.
The pizza was incredible. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like looking at the local eats right now, and I'm like, dang, like I didn't get a hot dog from the hot dog guy.
Yeah.
Is there a
There's, like,
Margaritaville?
An Israeli place.
No, there's not. But there's Flacco's.
With Flacco's.
Flacco's, is that where we went with the whole big group?
No, that's Boca Fiesta.
Oh, no, that's not. That's not what I'm talking about. Sorry, I should have been more specific.
Reggae Shack.
Reggae Shack.
where we went,
That's
yeah.
the one I was talking about. And
Yeah.
those fries were very good.
Delicious.
Oh, Flacco's is a Cuban place?
Yep. It's really
Ooh,
good,
that's
too.
exciting. Hell yeah.
There's like an Israeli place. There's heck of stuff. So I'm
There's
very
just a lot of
stoked on that.
delicious food.
Karma cream.
So it's gonna be very fun. I can't wait
Dude.
talk about the next announcement.
Reggae Shack is the best.
Reggae Shack.
That's my favorite. Yes.
What do they have there?
It's Jamaican food.
Ooh.
And they have these fries called Duddy fries. I actually ate at this Nah Dogs place right here last year. And it's all vegan hot dogs. And I had this one that had like Fritos on it, and it had vegan PBR beer cheese on the hot dog. It was so good.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh my God. It was delicious.
Sick.
Wow.
Gotta love it. Gotta love a moment. Oh, also Red City
Got-
Radio is
love a
playing.
good vegan hot dog moment.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they are. I hope they do a secret set. I'm going to personally
'cause they're
request
definitely gonna
that they
be at
do
Bo
a
Diddley.
secret set. I really want to see them play. I would really love to see them play. I'm not pulling it up right now.
I wonder if you're gonna
Titles.
say the same one.
Titles. I want to see
Oh,
them
yeah.
play Titles
That
from
one's really
start to
good.
end. That would
Yeah.
be just, that would make my day.
Yeah. Because that one's got Purple Heart Paperweight, which is like my favorite Red City Radio song. And I've never heard him play it. So
Yeah, I think Joy Comes with the Morning is one of my favorites of theirs.
Yeah.
And I
it's a good
want to see that live really bad.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like I really like I liked that Sky Tigers EP a lot. And their self-titled was really good too. So seeing them at Bo Diddley would be cool, but I really want to see them do a secret set.
of course, yeah.
So yeah, that's about it from me.
Well, I just wanted to say too that I was already doing some fest research as I'm prone to do. And I checked out that band on there called Ghouli, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're from Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
They're like a hardcore band, and they're really, really fucking good.
Ghouli?
They're very good. Like the word ghoul with an I on the end.
Let me see. I'm looking through the list right now. Ghouli. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Stop.
Okay,
Oh
Jesus.
my God.
Hurry
Stop
up,
yelling at
please.
us.
You're yelling at me, and I'm just doing my best. Okay, I'm on their page.
That's
now.
all you can do.
All right, they look tough. Gotta love it. Cool.
Gotta love a good tough moment.
I will look it up. Oh wait, what? They sound like TSOL and Rudimentary Peni. Whoa.
Oh,
That's cool.
I keep going
Always
back.
an idea about that.
I really want mixtapes to do a revival set one day. I don't think that they ever will, truly, but I really would love that.
That would be fun.
God, that's a set I would cry through, I think,
Yeah.
if mixtapes ever did a reunion. Just keep having all these thoughts in my brain. I'm going to be really pissed if Fest can't happen.
Yeah,
So sad.
I'm really like I think it's happening, but I'm also nervous that it won't.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
definitely acknowledge that we're aware that it's a possibility that it won't happen.
Yeah, even though it is.
But please let us
7
have
months.
this right
But-
now.
Please let us have this and stay the fuck inside so we can do it. Please.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Stay home now
Oh,
so we can go out
man.
later
Yeah.
and not kill people, y'all. Come
Yeah.
on,
Yeah, 'cause
y'all.
it's just it's luckily too with Fest, they've already said that their refund policy as far as everything is 100%.
Stop yelling!
What's going on over there, Shelby?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Jesus.
A dog
Also,
walked
did you see
by.
that the registration this year's at the Wyndham
What?
and not the
Yes!
Holiday Inn?
Yes!
Isn't that so crazy?
I love that. That makes me so happy. That means that we can get in early as shit.
Yeah, it's really wild.
Oh, that's so exciting. I did not see that. No, that
Yeah.
just made my
That's
day.
a huge difference.
Hubert! Stop. Sorry.
Who let the dogs out? Roof.
Man, it's at the Wyndham. That's
Yep.
a game changer.
It is.
Because I will be the first person there. Trust.
Roof.
I'm serious. I'll come back whenever you guys all wake up and get yourselves through, and we'll take pictures at the photo booth. But
Yeah.
I will get in and then get in that line first.
Yeah, which I think the reasoning is that the like ballrooms at the Wyndham are like way bigger than the space they had at the Holiday Inn.
Yeah. Well, especially if it's anything like last year, it's gonna get off. Did it sell out last year, or did it just get close to
It
selling
did sell out last year.
It sold out last year, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm sure that is going to be the case this year, or so it seems. They're doing the tier tickets, and I'm sure that
Yeah,
they'll be able
they're
to
already
get
at-
some big old bands.
They're already
so.
at tier 4 out of 5, so
Yeah, so that's exciting that they're taking the steps to just have the space. That's cool.
which is good because I thought, I'm gonna be honest,
That
I
stressed me
thought
out last year.
with the situation that ticket sales were going to be more trickling than previous years. but it seems like
Yeah.
if they're already on tier 4, it's been pretty healthy. So
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
true. That's a nice sign.
Yeah.
So, because honestly, the registration last year, once we got into the punk rock flea market, it was a little bit stressful because it was just so cramped.
yeah, there's a lot of people. And,
Oh my God, what is happening?
a lot of people in close proximity that are, all trying to get to the front, but they're also trying to buy stuff. Like you don't know who's in line for what most of the time.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's an absolute fucking mess.
Yeah. Okay, so do you remember? So that venue that I was talking about earlier has changed its name a 4th time since I've been going to Fest.
Okay.
It's now the Knockin' Boots Saloon,
Ew.
which
That
to
sounds.
be honest, I kind of love that name.
I mean, to me, it sounds violently straight.
It was called 8 Seconds before, and it was called Cowboys before that. And there was definitely another name that it had.
The Knockin' Boots Saloon.
So it used to suck when it was Cowboys. Like it was really, really shitty. The security staff sucked. Like it was very what you were just describing, essentially. And it's been better since it turned back to 8 Seconds. But now it's the Knockin' Boots Saloon. So who knows?
We'll see. Huh. Huh.
Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that?
Would you look at that? Shelby, are you still there? What happened?
I think
Shelby.
she was handling a dog situation.
Oh, the puppy party.
Yeah. I was gonna ask before we started the fest stuff, but what's everybody's quarantine update? How's everybody doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. Generally speaking, I should be getting my first unemployment check today, so that's like a big
Cool.
load off, which I'm really excited about.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. I made sock puppets for a music video that we might do for Lousy.
Oh yeah, they look great.
They look so weird, and I'm really excited because we're gonna. My boyfriend and I are gonna do green screen, music video, sometime during this quarantine before we put out the actual song. So hopefully it's cool, and hopefully we get that done. But I'm really excited about that. So doing that. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. Yeah. Oh, okay. I just bought, and it's coming today, and I'm so excited. It's a sling bag. It's like a big fanny pack for like over the chest. For the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, cool.
It's designed to fit a Nintendo Switch, and it has a bunch of pockets. It's by this brand called Mokuyobi from LA. Anyways, most of their stuff is really cool. It's very cartoonish. It's very loud, bright colors. But I'm really excited. I bought it, and so I'm really pumped to get it. Yeah, apart from that, it's kind of been the same here. I wanted to see, because we've been talking about hanging out on like video chat. I just video chatted with my family last night on this app called House Party. Have you heard of that app?
Yeah.
You have?
No, I haven't.
Oh, so it's like Zoom, except you can play games on it while you're
cool.
chatting. So like that Heads Up game is on there. There's a couple others. It's also like you can leave your quote unquote room open. So if one of your friends sees that there's a room with you guys in it, they can just essentially invite themselves in. And so they'll join your party. So it's like a fun, weird, random people can kind of come and go. Like, oh, we're hanging out here. Like, oh, great. It's like a virtual house party is what the concept is. But it was really cool, and I would like to try that with y'all sometime.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. How's yours going?
Oh, it's good. I've just been playing Animal Crossing. Been playing a lot of Civ in the last couple days.
Civ.
Because I got in a mood for that. Civilization 6. It's a video game where you have a civilization.
Oh, cute. So it's just Animal Crossing without the big eyes?
Yes, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that. I just picked up Transistor again on the Switch, too, because that's like one of my favorite games
cool.
ever. And it was on sale for $4 on Switch right now.
Transistor.
So if you're looking for something to play,
what's that about?
That's only $4. It's that one I sent. It's about it's like it's set in a futuristic city with a singer.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds fucking awesome. Yeah. Okay, I'll take a look at that.
Yeah, I actually bought it on the Switch, so because it was only $4 and I had like $4 of credit, so I was like, why not?
Why not go for it? I just saw you sent a video to the group chat. Did you beat Animal Crossing? What is the credit sequence that you unlocked?
So that's when KK Slider comes to play, and you unlock the terraforming tools and all that stuff like that.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So it's a kind of an end. It's an ending of the quote unquote story of the game, where you're like working with Tom Nook to progress the island. That's the end of that, but it's really kind of only just starting almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Every
Because now you
ending
can
is
really
a new
customize and
beginning.
do stuff. Yes. Even in Animal Crossing.
Even in Animal Crossing, this is true. Oh, cool. Okay.
I want to download that House Party app now too, since I'm on my computer.
Yeah, it's really cute, honestly. Like, because last night, it was like me, my parents, my cousin Annalise, my sister, my brother-in-law, and then my brother, all on it. Oh, and my nephew Charlie. He's like, 7
cool.
months.
Yeah.
7 months old. Yeah. So we were all doing it, and it was really cute. It was really cute. It's a good app. It's fun.
Really cute.
I think they just developed it too in like the last month. I think it's like a brand new thing to be like,
Really?
You're at home. We're sorry about quarantine. Download our app so we can make money.
Yeah, I see here that it says that they're partnered with Epic Games too, which is kind of weird.
Ooh, okay. That is weird. Weird and interesting, I'd say. I'd say it's both.
Yeah.
I'd say it's both of those things at the same time because we contain multitudes and things can be two things at once. I don't know why you're saying saying otherwise, Jake. I think that's very.
Yeah, I don't know why it can only be one or the other.
Yeah, I think it's very aggressive of you to imply and insinuate that things
sorry.
can only exist in a mono instead of a stereo, if you will. I get it because we're musicians.
I'm fucking sorry. Okay. Oh boy.
Oh, what happened? Did Shelby leave?
I don't know. Did she?
Yeah, Shelby's not on the call anymore. What?
What's happening? Where are we?
I don't know. Shelby, are you coming back? She can't even hear us.
Who is she?
I'm just gonna text her. Are you coming back?
Calling her right now.
Are you calling her?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just noticed she was gone. That's so funny. I wonder how long she's been gone for.
I don't know. Well, because she was dealing with a thing, and then she texted the group chat like, "Hey, sorry, I had difficulties." Like, what do you mean? And then went back, and her name was off. I was like, "Oh, she's on the call." Oh no, Shelby, where are you? Tell us how your shit's going. By that I mean your quarantine. I was gonna say something specifically. No, I do want to talk about the Gouge Away cover of Wave of Mutilation again because
Oh yeah.
I can't hear. I think I can play it on my phone real quick into the
It's so good.
soundboard.
Like I said, it is. I don't. Like I said, you can take it with a grain of salt because I don't like the Pixies at all.
Okay.
But it's better than the original one.
It's insane.
Like it's just better than the original one.
I'm gonna try this real quick.
Which, like I said, who knows how much that actually means? Is I just don't like. I just don't like the original band. So.
Yeah.
But it's so good.
It's playing in the background really quietly right now.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it's just it's so good because it's constantly on the verge. It's constantly on the verge of falling apart, and that's one of the things that I love about it.
Oh, this cover?
Yeah, is that it just feels like at any moment it's gonna fall apart, and that's what's really cool about it.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things that I really like about Gouge Away is that her voice it very much blends that line of total desperation and pure agony, but also complete control and it balances the line of complete control and absolute chaos. It's this weird space, and even compositionally, their songs are so chaotic but structured and very, very succinct, but also that band is to me so fucking impressive. They're one of the best bands making music right now, I think. And that cover Because, I mean, their namesake is a fucking Pixies song, so they're obviously fans. So
Yeah.
them doing a Wave of Mutilation cover is like, okay, that makes sense. But then for them to go that hard to do that for us, they didn't have to do that, but they did.
It went hard for us.
They did. They saw us. They saw our plight, and they said, you know what, we're going to do this for them. We know
We're gonna go TF off.
We're going to GTFO, not go get the fuck out. We're going to go the fuck off is what they said to each other before they did this. And they also said, knowing that we were going into a quarantine, like, we're going to give this to them as a treat, as a little quarantine treat.
As an honest to goodness treat.
Truly. They're going to be at home and they're going to be like, I don't know what to do. I'm so sad. And then they're going to be like, hey, here's something for you. Just for us.
Here's a wave of mutilation.
Here's a little treat as a secret. Just take.
Yeah.
I dropped my phone. I'm fine though. I
Oh.
didn't hang up on you. It's cool. Yeah, I love that band so much. God damn it. I've only seen them
Every time
once, and I'm really bummed.
I've only ever seen them at Fest, so
Yeah.
but every time it's absolutely amazing. So.
It is, because I mean that's where they're not from Gainesville. Where are they from? Tampa, Orlando. They're from
I
Florida.
can't remember where it's from.
They're from
Yeah.
somewhere in Florida. I don't
I
think.
remember. I think they played back to back with Coke Bust one year at Fest, and it was amazing.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, that
Yeah.
was what was who was the band that Brian was obsessed with last year, or like he loved them? It was the Gouge Away night. They had what is their name? Ribs.
It's kind of funny because they always have the like all the hardcore bands play on like one venue.
I know.
Like they kind of like section everything off like that, where it's like, okay, all the hardcore bands are in this venue, and then all the
like you tough kids
this
can
venue.
go off here, and that's it.
Yeah, this is where you drop change and pick it up.
Yeah,
It's in here.
this is where that happens. We have Band-Aids in the back. We're ready.
Yeah,
But
go off.
Go off, Queen. I can't remember. It was so Alex and Stevie are both in that band, right? Alex and Stevie from Sarcasm are in another band with Allie from Awake But Still in Bed, I believe, called Ribs.
Mhm.
And they played a show with a band that was on that Gouge Away night last year at Fest. I forget what their name is. Brian saw them and said they were like phenomenal, and I can't believe I'm forgetting the name. Anyways, yeah, that band, they're so great.
The one I can't think of.
The one I can't think of. You guys should all go listen to that band because they are great.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if Shelby's coming back. Oh, I guess this could be it then.
Well, yeah, I guess we could call on that. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't think she's coming back.
I don't think she's coming back. I'm fine with that. Well, an unceremonious exit by Shelby Murray of Lousy Advice is what that was. But hey,
Yeah.
Jake, thank you. This was sick. I'm really excited for Fest. I'm excited to do this when they announce the second wave of bands and events. I think that's going to be a really good episode of us just chit-chatting about that. I'm also just curious. I want to fucking know who else is playing.
Yeah, I'm like dying to know.
Yeah.
Like I'm really eager to know.
Yeah.
And hopefully it has a few people that are on the fence to just go, you know what, I have to go.
Yeah.
You know.
Like this band's playing, I have to be there now. Sorry, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully, but yeah, this is sick. Thank you guys for doing another episode, and thank everybody who listens to this. Thank you for being on our side, because it is a sides thing, and if you're not with us, you're against stuff. So
Yeah.
you know,
Definitely.
yeah, just think about that next time you're not listening to our podcast, y'all. But yeah, this has been great. Thank you, Jake. I will
Thank you.
talk to you later. And bye, Shelby, I guess, because she's gone now.
Yeah. Bye,
Okay.
Shelby.
Bye, Shelby. Bye, everybody. Thank you for listening. We love you. Smooch. Where ASMR.